Grandma, can I join you to take the alpacas to graze?
Of course. You haven't come in a while.
This place is so high up. What is it called?
In the north of the Andes, they call it páramo, and in the south, they call it jalca or puna. These are places over 3,000 meters above sea level, where native grasses, some shrubs, and bofedales can be found. Bofedales are zones of constant humidity that are formed on plains or around lagoons. All this makes us have fresh, good, and abundant water.
And where does the water come from in these mountains?
Here, the soil is like a large sponge that stores water during the rainy season and slowly releases it during the dry season to have water all year round. Vegetation protects this sponge.
Wow, the plants are so important to protect the water so we have enough of it. But our animals need to eat those plants, so what can we do?
That is why I have alpacas. Andean camelids, that is alpacas, vicuñas, guanacos, and llamas, are native animals and have little effect on the soil.
Why, Grandma?
They have several advantages. They are light, so they compact the soil less compared with, for example, cows that weigh at least 4 times more. Also, their hooves are soft and padded to better preserve the plants, unlike the hooves of other animals.
Then your alpacas are like a light pillow on a big sponge of soil.
Right. Another advantage is that they eat various native plants, but do not tear them or uproot them like other animals, but cut them, leaving a layer that then grows back. They also fertilize the soil. My alpacas identify an area to defecate and urinate, and use the same spot for a while. In a few months, that area greens because of the nutrients from the guano.
I want to have lots of alpacas, Grandma.
No. If there are too many, there is not enough food for all. Plants cannot regenerate, and the soil gets uncovered and eroded. I prefer to have less animals, but of better quality, so there will be more and better pastures. My alpaquitas are better fed, they have stronger breeding, and their wool and meat are of high quality.
Is that what happened to that mountain over there that doesn't have any plants?
Yes, that's why we don't take our animals there. We allow the earth to rest so that the native plants are reborn and the sponge in the soil can recover. We move the alpacas to different places to maintain the vegetation.
So what we do influences our water sponge?
Yes, that is why in the community we are joining with researchers and authorities to observe and analyze how our activities are having an influence on the amount of water that is generated. We call this monitoring. Our grandfathers and grandmothers knew that soil, plants, and animals at altitude are fragile, and that we, along with many people, depend on their balance. Just as my grandmother taught me, now I'm teaching you.
Thank you, Grandma. I love coming to shepherd the alpacas with you.